Back in the mid-70s, I don't think there were many whose stars shined brighter than Farrah Fawcett. Of course, back then I knew her as Farrah Fawcett Majors. And Ms. Fawcett Majors was on one of the biggest TV shows ever, good old Charlie's Angels. On that show, she starred as lovely Jill Monroe. She, along with Kate Jackson and Jaclyn Smith, helped make the Aaron Spelling-produced crime drama, which ran on ABC TV, one of the network's biggest hits. And this little old poster, well, it didn't hurt Farrah's popularity one bit either. In fact, this thing turned out to be the biggest selling pinup poster of all time. Between the various magazine covers and the poster rack at our local Kmart, I knew that Farrah Fawcett Majors was a force to be reckoned with. Getting back to Charlie's Angels, that show was a lot of fun for a ton of different reasons. Although technically a crime drama, the stories weren't too heavy, and just like the TV Guide advertisement says, these ladies were indeed an eye-popping, crime-stopping trio. So imagine my surprise when Season 2 rolled around and Jill Monroe had been summarily replaced by her younger sister Chris Monroe, played by the equally vivacious Cheryl Ladd. At the time, I didn't understand everything that was going on behind the scenes. I just knew that Farrah was gone. Although I do remember hearing that Jill would pop by the Townsend Detective Agency every now and again to lend a hand. So why did Farrah Fawcett walk away from Charlie's Angels while it was riding high in the ratings and on top of its game? Well, it really boiled down to three things. The first was money. Farrah didn't feel like she was getting paid enough during that first year. From what I understand, co-angel Kate Jackson was receiving twice as much as she was per episode, and that started to bother her a bit as her popularity increased over the course of that first season. Also, she didn't love the tiny percentage of the merchandising pie that she was getting. She also really wanted to make movies and be taken more seriously as an actor. That said, Farrah's transition to major motion pictures was a bit of a roller coaster ride. For every hit like The Cannonball Run, there was a movie like Sunburn. I don't know what to make of Saturn III. I don't think it did well at the box office, but I kinda liked that one. Heck, I liked Sunburn though too. And Somebody Killed Their Husband. And although it took a little longer than originally anticipated, Fawcett put all doubts about her acting abilities to rest in the early 80s when she starred on Broadway in the play Extremities, and then took that newly found acting street cred to the small screen in the made-for-television movie The Burning Bed. The third reason that Farrah walked away from Charlie's Angels is that fella right there, jogging alongside Farrah. Yep, the $6 million man. From what I understand, Farrah's contract was such that she was allowed to be done filming each day so that she could be home in time to make dinner for Steve. Oops, I mean Lee. His opinion meant the world to her, at least at this point in their relationship. And because of that, when he started telling her that she was capable of bigger and better things, well, who can blame her for listening? I remember reading somewhere that shortly after Cheryl replaced her on Charlie's Angels, Farrah commented that she was surprised by how easily the show had been able to find someone to take her place. I think that has more to do with Cheryl Ladd than anything else. The lady was a wonderful addition to the show, and if Farrah was going to leave, I can't imagine a better casting decision. By the way, does anyone else remember this issue of Crazy Magazine? I certainly do. Crazy was a lot like Mad, and a lot of fun to read. It's hard to believe that all of these magazines, including Mad, are no longer around. Okay, one last picture. There they are, the original eye-popping, crime-stopping trio. What do you think? Did Farrah make the right decision when she chose to walk away from Charlie's Angels? Please share your thoughts and memories in the comments section, and while you're at it, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And what the heck? Why not subscribe to my little YouTube channel? I talk about music, movies, and mostly television from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. You know, the good stuff. But most importantly, and as always, thank you so much for watching.